Kotaku. Have you heard of that gaming journalism website? Well, they're trying to deplatform RGT85. And when I say trying to deplatform RGT, it's not just somebody saying, hey, unfollow. This is a big discovery, guys, and you're going to want to sit down and buckle up because the person doing this is the senior editor at Kotaku, but they're also working in cahoots with somebody that's public relations at PlayStation that's calling for RGT85 to be deplatformed. And this is wild, and this is why this is bigger than Gamergate. More specifically, Alyssa Mercante, who is the senior editor of Kotaku, has attempted to deplatform not just RGT85, but almost every single person who has had any kind of negative response to her stance on Sweet Baby Inc. So if you're not familiar with the Sweet Baby Inc. situation, it popped up the last couple weeks. It's been trending. They're a company that game developers hire for consulting to make sure that there's diversity and inclusion in video games. They've done Valhalla, Spider-Man 2. They're going to be involved with the Wolverine game. Most recently, they did Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. And they are essentially, I guess, sensitivity counseling for people to be, I guess, more inclusive, all this weird woke stuff. Well, they've been under fire as of late. More specifically, gaming journalists like Alyssa, Jeff Grubb, and a few other gaming outlets have become what is essentially the Sweet Baby Inc. defense force. They're out here being insufferable pieces of trash, and they're wondering why people are backfiring against them. And they're playing what I like to call the victim card. Now, there was not too long ago where Alyssa actually started responding to people saying, you can't be racist against white people. Thanks for tuning in. You could see that's what she said in response to somebody replying to her tweet about Sweet Baby Inc., which caused a lot of the issues right here, where she said, I spoke to the team at Sweet Baby and infiltrated the Discord group, rallying against them to try and paint a clear picture of what the fuck is going on. She posted this article that was titled, Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what some gamers think it does. Essentially, it was damage control by Kotaku, and it backfired immensely to the point where the Steam group, which originally Sweet Baby Inc. and their employees were calling for the Steam group to be deplatformed. The Steam group was only making a list of games that Sweet Baby Inc. was a part of. It's called Sweet Baby Inc. Detected. So it's a list of games that Sweet Baby Inc. is involved with in case you want to choose to vote with your wallet to boycott these games. They were labeling it as people that were doxing and target harassing and trying to do all this other stuff against Sweet Baby Inc. because they're bigots. You know, the usual spill. But funny enough, these employees and people that were involved with Sweet Baby Inc. were the ones trying to dox, were the ones trying to deplatform. It caused a Streisand effect to where Sweet Baby Inc. Detected, the Steam group, blew up. It literally went viral. Even Elon Musk tweeted out about it, and I covered this in previous videos. You know, just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a recap, but this individual, Alyssa, she has since then been playing a victim card, especially when other outlets are essentially backfiring against her. It was, you know, when you're an insufferable person, when you're going online, when you're making comments towards other people of other races and things like that, it will backfire against you, hands down, each and every single time. And you can see this article right here actually buried her pretty good. Kotaku senior editor gets roasted over claim that you can't be racist against white people. And it is a treasure trove of quote tweets about this whole situation right here. So you can see the original one, how you can't be racist against white people. And then you can see other people were like, then why do you folks try so hard? That is such a great response. You have been indoctrinated by woke propaganda. You can choose to leave the cult at any time. Absolute bigots of any criticism with this one weird semantic trick. You can see just absolutely backfired against her. And you know, when you're an insufferable person, you're going to be attacked on the internet regardless. And that's what's happening to Alyssa Mercante. I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. To be completely honest, I don't even care at this point because she's just such a miserable person. And it seems like a lot of this type, these people that want inclusion, diversity, equal opportunity for everybody, they want it for everybody but people that have a different way of thinking for them. And that's why people are taking this stance or this grift that's anti-woke. You can see all this right here. This is in reply to her original tweet, which she has blocked where only people she could mention could directly reply, but you can still quote tweet it. And even community notes got her. White people can experience racism like any other races or ethnicities. This was even like, that quote was even her banner. All right. So these are the people that are sticking up for Sweet Baby Inc. These are the people that are trying to butt their way and control narrative in the gaming industry. They don't want people with opposing opinions. They're labeling everybody as bigots. So here's where I want to get on, and this is where RGT85 fits in. I'm sorry, I had to ramble to put a little bit of a backstory. On Alyssa's Twitter feed, she retweeted this tweet that was against RGT85 from an individual called Mike Diver, and he's the one that's calling to action to deplatform RGT85. And Alyssa, being the senior editor, she's like one of the head honchos at Kotaku. She's supporting this deplatforming stuff just because he's against the idea of what Sweet Baby Inc. is doing. So you can see Mike Diver says, I know a lot of folk in retro gaming circles follow this guy, but maybe you want to not follow him, actually. Posting this sort of thing says everything about the kind of audience he wants, and you're better than that. And you guys know what truly is fucked about this Mike guy that Alyssa retweeted? If you look in his bio, you can see right there at the beginning, he is a PR person for PlayStation. So it's not just Kotaku, it's not just Sweet Baby Inc. This is PlayStation's public relations actually going and trying to deplatform RGT85 for having an opposing opinion about Sweet Baby Inc. What kind of world are we living in now where not just video game journalists, but also people involved with video game companies, big people in the video game industry are calling to deplatform people? This is absolutely nuts. So just in that tweet alone, that was in response to him posting a GIF, a meme GIF saying, attention, I'm a victim, to something that Alyssa put earlier today. So not only is that, he's saying a lot of people in retro gaming circles follow this guy, but maybe you want to not follow him. So he's telling people, don't follow RGT85. That's essentially deplatforming. Posting this sort of thing says everything about the kind of audience he wants, and you're better than that. So they're insinuating that RGT85 wants a toxic, bigoted audience and that you're better than following him. It's a lot of finger pointing when it comes to these type of people, and you can see it actually backfired immensely when we go to the replies of the tweet. You can see he's trying to justify this. He's trying to say, in case you missed it, this is another harassment campaign directed primarily at women in the games business. The signs were there days ago, but now it's clear as day. It's not that it's directed at women in the game business. It's directed at people that are insufferable cunts trying to force and control narratives, trying to deplatform people like the Steam group. It backfired. And I can't believe how fucking wild the people that are supporting the Sweet Baby Inc., the Defense Force, are. You can see Marvin Movie Monster got him good. I appreciate you pointing this out. I'm going to go follow him right now. He seems awesome despite your attempted coordinated attack campaign on him. So it's backfiring. Going to give him a follow. Thanks. He seems pretty cool. Going to follow him now. He's right, though. You know, whenever someone starts telling me not to follow someone, I'm going to follow the person being targeted 8 to 10 times. Just gave RGT85 a follow. Thanks. Had you considered her? He's calling her out for trying to dox people. Great. You literally created another Streisand effect. So you can see a lot of people, when you try to do that, when you try to tell people, hey, don't follow this guy, you're better than that, it's going to backfire, especially with this whole Streisand effect that Sweet Baby Inc. is doing. All right, they're literally trying to control the internet. They want Steam group shut down. They're fucking blocking anybody that has anything opposing. They're trying to dox. This Sweet Baby Inc. stuff is wild, especially when you look at how our government, I talked about this the other day, a nonprofit organization by the name of Take This, which is funded by our United States government, is actually trying to dissuade gamers and tell them to denounce Gamergate 2. They have it on their blog. So they're attacking YouTubers. They're attacking consumers. They're attacking people that have opposing opinions on this whole situation. And that is why people are comparing it to Gamergate. It's like a weird defense force between the media and the government and Sweet Baby Inc. to make sure that these agendas that they're trying to push in video games are controlled and protected only in the way that they want. No free discourse, no free conversation. And they're asking for people like RGT to be deplatformed, which is disgusting. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you on the next one.